Hi, it's Luther here, and I'm with George. George, we just had our first two little sessions. What have you picked up from the pre-shot routine? What can you remember?
So just creating that sort of Y shape, and then having the fist grip with your left hand, and then the finger grip with your right, and sort of making sure that the face of the club sort of lays flat across the plane, and that sort of then develops your spinal angle and also the distance you need away from the ball.
Brilliant. So already, we've only just addressed the club to the ball, but you've got quite a lot of information. So that's right, aim the club, build your grip and do your feet. And the Y shape referred to, if I turn the camera, the Y shape we're creating is of the arms and the club, because in a minute, the Y shape is what we're going to swing. All right, so what we're going to do now, George, we're going to move the camera, I'm going to show the folks at home the start of the golf swing from face on. Okay, George, so already you've picked up a bit of information, and we're going to show the folks at home what you've learned about the pre-shot routine from face on. So in you go, off of the club, lean forward. Okay. That's excellent. Now this takes a bit of time, so be patient at home, but it's worth doing because, George, well done. You've offered the club beautifully. You've got a fist grip and a finger grip here. Just take your right hand away so that people at home can see the left thumb. So for all of you, if I only gave you one lesson to last a lifetime, I'd give you the left thumb bone. It is the cornerstone of the entire setup, and as a result of that, it's the cornerstone of the entire golf swing. So this is the fist grip, add the finger grip in, and George is already using an overlapping grip where the little finger overlaps the index. You have a little shuffle, get comfortable? Great. So you can see, it's very early on in George's development, but he's got a routine that's worthy of the name. He's aiming the club, he's got a fist and finger grip that fit together. The left shoulder is naturally higher than the right. Why? Because this hand's lower than that one. And he's got a posture that you can't see from this angle, but earlier we showed you his posture from the hips was good and a bit of knee flex. So George, you're almost ready to go because this is a good pre-shot routine. There's a Y shape formed by your arms and the club, and if I turn the Y shape to shoulder high, that is half a golf swing right there. And from that point then, George, the right hand will swish through, you'll decapitate the tee peg, and you'll go through there. All right.
Looks good.
Good. All right, so let's try that. There's no golf ball there, just address the tee peg, and let's see you swish from there. Very good. Okay, excellent. So off you go, you're going to turn and swish the tee peg. Very good, don't move, now stay there, stay there. That's quite remarkable, isn't it? I mean, we've got a fit, athletic young man here, and we've just given him his first proper setup and grip. He swished the tee peg away beautifully, and can you see where your weight is finished, George? On your left side, totally, and you're in balance. So at a very early stage, you've got to use the three pedals. You set yourself up, you've made a backswing to create power, and you swish the tee peg out of the ground. It doesn't get much simpler than that, and in your case, it doesn't get much quicker.
Awesome.
All right, so we're going to move on now, and you're going to see George's movement from the front, and you're going to pick up some more bits of information. But we've got this far, off of the club, build the grip, and do the feet. George, that was brilliant.
Awesome.
All right.